You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Time now for the John And Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Hello, Dan. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Is this another Friday that really doesn't seem to matter anymore?
It's the days kind of blend together, don't they?
Yeah, Friday's kind of lost its luster in the past.
It really has.
Friday.
Kind of has. Let's see what's going on here. One of my all-time favorite Minnesota Twins has birthday today.
Oh, who's that?
The lovely, talented Kent Herbeck, ladies and gentlemen, is 60, and I've spent about, a good 227 hours in the past few weeks watching his grand slam in the 1987 World Series.
That's right. You have been.
Yep,
you told us about that.
Gotta watch sports reruns. Let's see. Raymond Burr, he was Perry Mason. He was Ironside. He was in a Godzilla movie.
Really?
Yeah. Raymond Burr's birthday today. Let's see. Mr. T.
Yeah,
Mr.
T.
Yeah, he's things are kind of quiet. Fool pitying is kind of at an all-time low right now.
Which is unfortunate.
Lawrence Terode is actually his name.
Really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yep, Mr. T. And let's see.
He doesn't look like a Larry.
Wow, somebody cooking something up? I hope not. Jeffrey Dahmer would have been 60 today.
Yeah.
Serial killer and all-around nice guy cannibal, and got killed in prison.
All-around nice guy cannibal. I've never
I have no idea.
responded to that way.
The chef that made Milwaukee famous.
Wow.
Let's see what else is going on here. It was this day, 1927, because just the other day we talked about Charles Lindbergh taking off out of New York, the first solo Atlantic flight. Right now, today, he would land in Paris.
Nice.
Hero, not to be outdone, just 5 years later to the day, 1932, today, after flying over 17 hours from Newfoundland, Amelia Earhart lands in Northern Ireland, completing the first transatlantic flight by a woman.
That's awesome.
So there you go. Yeah, some fun stuff happening this day. Except
Very
for
cool.
that, whole Dahmer thing.
Well, thank you for that report, Dan.
It had nothing to do with.
As far as you know.
As far as we know.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by Notary Barn.
It's the craziest notary event of the year. It's Crazy Days at Notary Barn at Lake Lorraine. Not really a lake. The Notary Barn has gone crazy, and you're going to get crazy savings on everything notary. Save 50% on marriage license applications, up to 60% on last will and testament notarizations. Buy 4 gun permit notarizations, and your 5th one is free. But that's not all. There'll be free balloons and face stamping for the kids, a free seminar on notaries through the ages, hosted by Notary Barn Assistant Manager Karen Lindquist. Plus, world-renowned notary and author Heidi Jean will be doing a book signing of her new controversial best-selling memoir, Rubber Stamping and Back Alley Vamping. Crazy Days at the Notary Barn. One day only, this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The Notary Barn at Lake Lorraine. Not really a lake. South Marion Road, Sioux Falls.
Now, more than ever, you need a credit card that offers what you need. Some cards have high rates. Some have annual fees. Some are just not very good. Usually people sign up for these when it's all they qualify for. If you've done that, it may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation changes. You may qualify for a better credit card. Your current card probably won't tell you, but our site shows you many options to see if there's a better credit card for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals, too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Hey, how you doing? Top of the morning there. You got a little lovebirds, long-time married, little snazzy couple of you there. How you doing, John? Great. Heidi, hi. Look at you. You know, I can walk in here with a little dark cloud over my head, then poof, sunshine, because it's Heidi.
Aww.
Heidi, my favorite little lady ranger in the whole darn world. You know, Heidi, I happen to be in the midst of writing a paper on the finer things in life, and was kind of wondering if you'd maybe give me a little interview later on.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know who writes this stuff. Yeah, this far and away all the things we've discussed over the past year or so on Ranger Dan's Critter Corner. The segments we've been doing on critter mating have been just a runaway hit. Got bags and bags of fan mail on that. People inquiring about various things. So let's lock into another one here. I love this a lot. Hello, Radio Rangers. You know, like I know, we happen to be blessed to be living in the greatest country on God's green earth. Are you kidding me?
That.
And the symbol of this country, the American bald eagle.
Love the eagle.
But how do eagles make little eagles? Well, I'm glad you asked, because this is absolutely incredible.
What's that?
When bald eagles are in their little mating patterns, they find a mate. They will fly up several thousand feet into the air.
Okay.
They will lock talons.
Okay.
And then do the thingamajig while free falling.
Oh, my.
Talk about exciting. Are you kidding me? And as soon as I came across that information, it reminded me of the old ex-Mrs. Ranger wife. And I got to tell you what, things get a little frisky. We're at the old fortress of Rangertude, and tell you what, she'd get to screeching, and I swear that woman never clipped her toenails once, and all the time I had to keep a first aid kit on my nightstand for crying in the night. It's unbelievable. On the plus side, we saved a ton of money on gardening tools. That's all the time we have today, Little Radio Rangers. I do hope you learned something, because that's why we're here. Do keep in mind, what doesn't kill you generally makes you stronger, except for bears and murder hornets. This is Ranger Dan. Say it with me. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Introducing InsuranceChicken.com. Why InsuranceChicken.com? Why not? Another insurance company has a duck, one has an emu, and that other company has a lizard. So InsuranceChicken.com is no more silly than any of those. Is it time for you to cross the road for your insurance? Don't be chicken. Check out InsuranceChicken.com. We'll help you peck out the best insurance rates we can find at InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Water Cooler Talk with Mr. Dan Farris. And what kind of water cooler talk do we have for a Friday, Dan?
Well, you actually mentioned this the other day, John.
I did?
We got a few more details on it. You remember, what was it? I want to say first week in May 4th, 5th, right around in there. Some schlub had busted up some of the sculptures downtown on the
Sculpture Walk.
And his image, who they thought a person of interest was captured.
Yeah, on the video
in
downtown.
some pics. Well, now it turns out the person responsible has been picked up in Alaska.
Yeah, Fairbanks.
Isn't
How in
that
the world?
crazy?
Alaska. Yeah, and in fact, Ward Ketters, blah, 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 in case you're not familiar with Sculpture Walk, I think this is the 17th year now.
Yeah, it's been around a while.
And every season they switch it out, approximately 50 different great sculptures, really from around the world. People get involved. There can be some pretty cool stuff down there. Remember, it would have been, I want to say maybe 7, 8, 9 years ago, I spent an evening with Gandhi down there. I'm sure Gandhi doesn't quite remember, but so anyway, the name of by Lucky's Bar, the one that got all of the attention, the big white type thingy sculpture, a little thing called Protection.
How sad is that? Protection was busted up.
Yeah, it had an estimated value of $16,000.
Wow.
Rest has been made of 35-year-old Brady Alexander Jackson out of Fairbanks, Alaska. Warrant had been issued for Jackson's arrest, and the other day, Wednesday, actually, it was announced that he'd been charged with one count of vandalism for intentional damage to property between $100,000 and $500,000. Been arrested in Fairbanks. This guy's facing up to 15 years in the clink.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
And has to pay a $30,000 fine. I'm going to look into this deeper because I happen to have my older brother, Oogie, who's married to Uncle Linda, which is a long story.
Uncle Linda.
Yeah, don't ask. Her sister is a deputy in Fairbanks, Alaska.
Really? So you have a connection, you're saying?
I do.
Let's reach out and do an interview.
If I get the energy, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. So that's what we know. I just thought that was that's some fine police work when you think about it.
Absolutely. I was thinking
is,
the same thing, how they managed to locate him in Alaska. It's awesome.
Yeah, so
Awesome
pretty crazy.
work, guys.
And what the clown was thinking, I don't know, there was probably alcohol involved. I have no idea, but what a weird situation. So there you go. The perp has been cuffed and stuffed, and it's just another shiny day on the prairie, kids.
It is. Yeah, fantastic. Coming up in a moment, we've got some good news to get to. That is on the way. Also, we have a little bit of entertainment news. Dan will be back in the studio with our entertainment news of the day before you know it, right here on the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Anybody else about ready for a vacation?
This October, we're going to Cancun for an amazing event called The Sands.
Awesome music from Billy Idol, Belinda Carlisle, Cheap Trick, and so many more.
This event happens at the end of October, so when everything blows over, we're all going to need a vacation. So join us for this one.
We've been to this event the last 3 years, met some amazing people, and it is so much fun.
Get all of the information and get your spot reserved to join us at thesands.rocks.
That's thesands.rocks.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. Now, there are a lot of people who are struggling with the effects of COVID-19, and not necessarily just people who've been affected by COVID-19, but people who have been affected by the effects of COVID-19 on their businesses, on their jobs. And I've got a list that I posted yesterday on our Facebook page, many of the COVID-19 resources available in the Sioux Empire. So I'm going to go through the list right here, and I want to remind you, you can find this on our Facebook page. It was posted there last night. So first thing, the SBA COVID-19 loans and resources. There's a link to find all of the information on that. There's a local marketing group called Nine Clouds, and they have a program they are doing called Marketing from the Heart. So if you're a small business needing assistance, they've got a link for that. Also, SD CEO Women's Business Center, free confidential one-on-one business advising. You can set an appointment with Michelle. Again, I've got her info right on this Facebook post as well. South Dakota Governor's Office of Economic Development COVID-19 resources. You'll find a link to that as well. Support Sioux Falls resources, and there are several resources in one place on that link. South Dakota Department of Labor and Regulation Job Research Assistance Program. You can find a link for that. There's also the Sioux Falls Virtual Tip Jar. So if you've you're doing well and you're in a good position, you're saying, hey, I want to give, there's an opportunity right there to give. There's also another place called One Sioux Falls, the One Sioux Falls Fund. We've got a link to that. And then the Helpline Center has a ton of resources, whether you'd like to give to them or if you're just saying, hey, I'd like to maybe get some help. We kind of put all of this in one place, and you'll see it listed on our Facebook page with the Bright Spot of News logo. So you can find all of that information on our Facebook page. And here's the thing. I wish that I could say for sure this is a full list, but I know I've probably missed some things. So the things that I've missed that you know about, please feel free to comment on the Facebook post and let us know about the positive things that you are aware of that we didn't have on this list. This is the power of awesome people helping people. And that's why it's today's Bright Spot of News, brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls.
It's a tough time, but we will get through this together. If you have the means, we encourage you to participate in the gift card challenge. That's a simple thing you can do to help people around you. Just buy a gift card from one of your favorite local businesses, then use it when things get back to normal. Or be a rock star and give it to someone working on the front lines to keep us safe. Either way, when you buy the gift card, post a photo on social media with #GiftCardChallenge. Learn more at giftcardchallenge.org.
And it's time right now for a little bit of entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Hey. I'm kind of in a slam poetry mood.
Oh, okay.
Celeb, fabulous. You can look, you can idolize, but if you touch, their bodyguards will bust you up. What's going on here? And it's been months, I think, since we've brought this up because there really hasn't been an update. We're going way back, that whole college scandal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Lori Loughlin.
Yeah.
Going to cop a guilty plea now.
Oh, really?
They've been fighting this thing for a better part of a year. Major turn of events actress Lori Loughlin has flipped to a guilty plea in the college admissions scandal. As you recall, they dummied up information and photos of her two daughters, like their major league athlete rowers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Turns out they're not at all, and there was a $500,000 kicked into some schlub that went, oh yeah, bring them on board. So yeah, that's what's happening there. So in a press release earlier this week, District, or the Attorney's Office District of Massachusetts, Gesundheit, said that the Fuller House star and her clothing designer husband, Massimo Giuliani, will both plead guilty to conspiracy charges in connection with securing the fraudulent admission of their two brats to the University of Southern California.
So are they trying to get a plea?
So exactly what has happened under the terms of what's going on here, Laughlin's plea agreement. She will receive a sentence, so it's already come down, a sentence of 2 months in prison. So she's going to do time.
Yeah.
But will it be like maybe just at home now because of the whole coronavirus? You think that's why they're doing this? Going, I'm going to stay locked down in my house.
Good call. I've
already served 2 months here.
No, I don't think she sounds anything like that, but thanks, John.
I think it's exactly what she sounds like.
Okay.
That was Massimo that I was doing, by the way.
2 months in the slam and $150,000 fine, then 2 years of supervised release with 100 hours of community service. So that's what we know.
Okay.
That's what I know, and now you know.
We know.
And if you enjoy this program, if I don't do it, who will? Please.
You do. Yeah, you do a good job, though.
Let's make a donation today.
Donation?
Donation over $50, you'll get this handsome public television tote.
I love how it's just got public television scribbled off and you drew a hastily drawn Sunny on there.
Absolutely no one really needs or would use, but...
Well, Dan, thank you for coming in, man. You have a wonderful weekend, all right?
Oh, hey, thanks. You guys do appreciate it.
It's sounds like maybe have a little bit of rain in the forecast and thumbs down on that. So hopefully the weatherman's wrong and it'll be a nice weekend, but... Either way, we're going to have fun. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris, brought to you exclusively by Notary Barn.
It's the craziest notary event of the year. It's Crazy Days at Notary Barn at Lake Lorraine. Not really a lake. The Notary Barn has gone crazy, and you're going to get crazy savings on everything notary. Save 50% on marriage license applications, up to 60% on last will and testament notarizations. Buy 4 gun permit notarizations, and your 5th one is free. But that's not all. There'll be free balloons and face stamping for the kids. A free seminar on notaries through the ages, hosted by Notary Barn Assistant Manager Karen Lindquist. Plus, world-renowned notary and author Heidi Jean will be doing a book signing of her new controversial best-selling memoir, Rubber Stamping and Back Alley Vamping. Crazy Days at the Notary Barn. One day only, this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The Notary Barn at Lake Lorraine. Not really a lake. South Marion Road, Sioux Falls.
Now, more than ever, you need a credit card that offers what you need. Some cards have high rates. Some have annual fees. Some are just not very good. Usually people sign up for these when it's all they qualify for. If you've done that, it may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation changes. You may qualify for a better credit card. Your current card probably won't tell you, but our site shows you many options to see if there's a better credit card for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, May 22nd. The equities markets tread water on Thursday as investors digest recent news suggesting economic weakness related to COVID-19 is far from over. On Wednesday, the FOMC heightened fear of an extended recession with the release of the April meeting minutes. In the minutes, the Fed warned of future outbreaks and damage to the banking sector. Their fear is the pandemic will bend the economy to the breaking point, and that point may not be too far off. In Thursday's news, jobless claims figures came in as expected, down from the previous week, but up 2.4 million, and suggest unemployment levels are worse than previously forecast. With the economic reopening underway, the market is waiting on positive signs within the data. The unemployment claim figures are the most current data available, so they will be closely watched in the coming weeks. If there is no sign of a rebound in the labor data, the odds of another market correction increase significantly. Get the inside track in your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.